The Outsiders comes to Broadway this spring. Of course, it's based on the iconic novel that we all know and love by S.E. Hinton. We got to know the stars.
Every day in rehearsal, I'm like, I need to bring my absolute A game. I cannot let up because, like, this company is, like, wild.
Part of a story foretold.
I think the music is incredible, and it honestly elevates the story to a whole different degree. You know, in musicals, you know, you say you get to a point where like the words can't express it anymore, and you have to do music. And there's so many moments in our show where the tensions are so high and the emotions are so high, and sometimes you need some kind of melody to help the audience. What am I feeling? What are they feeling? And I think it is just a great storytelling device that we get to utilize in this piece.
It's also so fluid. That's what I find. It doesn't feel like there's a break or a shift when the music starts.
Sure.
It feels like it effortlessly kind of blends from speech into song and back into speech and stage picture. And I mean, it's so beautifully done. I know I'm a part of it, but truly, objectively speaking, it's really fantastic.
They say there's strength in numbers, but they never think it all about a path that leads you out beyond these city walls. I've got great expectations.
Yeah, we took influence from, you know, Bill Withers, from the band, from Leon Russell. There's R&B, there is a little country, there's a little rockabilly. Stylistically, the well runs pretty deep, but
It's just under that Americana umbrella.
I think that the experience of watching the musical is going to be visceral. I think that the movement, the fighting, the embodiment is thrilling. I know when I see it, it makes me feel so deeply. Also, for a Broadway show, our set design is really elemental. So there's rain and fire, smoke, mud, dirt. It's just kind of in your face in the best way. Something you actually can't get from reading a book or watching a movie because it's there right in front of you.
In the 10th grade, we did a play adaptation of The Outsiders in my school, believe it or not. Right. And I remember auditioning and wanting to play Cherry, and I got Marcia, which is her best friend. So that meant I got to be in all of her scenes. I got to observe her. I got to see her. And I fell in love with her because I really felt like that was me in the 10th grade, Cherry, 100%. I felt like an outsider. I lived in Mississippi. I had just moved to a new school. I didn't have a lot of friends, and I knew that I loved dance and I loved art, and not many people have that same passion and love for that. And I just was like, I get her, and I want to be able to showcase how I feel through this part, to trust that little girl in there who felt not seen and who felt seen only for the first time in that play. To step into her shoes is an honor.
Everyone from the creative team to the design team to the actors are all taking massive swings in this process.
Yes.
It's going to be a super unique, never before seen performance.
We're taking a lot of risks.